The sky suddenly began to pour down yellow rain, the drops thick and strange, emitting a pungent smell of coconut milk mixed with jam. Zod stood in the rain, a deep sense of unease washing over him. The end was near. He decided to build an underground bunker to protect his family from the impending disaster. 3 days earlier, while working at a construction site, Zod had heard a deafening clap of thunder. He looked up to see the sky filled with a massive flock of crows, dark and ominous, as if foretelling something sinister. Yet strangely, his co-workers seemed oblivious. They neither saw the crows nor heard the thunder. From that day on, Zod began having frequent nightmares, filled with violent storms and scenes of destruction. His mental state deteriorated, and he became increasingly convinced that the end of the world was approaching. To prepare, he decided to convert the backyard wine cellar into a shelter. After a rough estimate, he realized the project would cost over $60,000. Knowing he couldn't convince his wife, Zod decided to act in secret, quietly saving money. One night, Zod returned to his room to find his daughter staring out the window at a mysterious figure. A chill ran down his spine as he quickly scooped her up and moved her away, but the figure didn't disappear. Instead, it began pounding on the door with such force that the entire house shook. Then, something even more bizarre happened. All the furniture in the house started floating in midair, as if gravity had ceased to exist. Zod jolted awake, realizing it had all been a nightmare. Yet the damp spot on the bed reminded him that it wasn't entirely unreal. He knew he couldn't delay any longer. He had to start building the shelter immediately. The next day, Zod secretly withdrew his savings and went to the hardware store to buy gas masks and other essentials. He also took his daughter to the supermarket to stock up on non-perishable food. To keep his wife from finding out, he hid all the supplies in the shelter. By the weekend, he had bribed a co-worker to bring an excavator to the backyard. They dug a 10-meter deep hole next to the wine cellar and lowered a shipping container into it.